article project case study. Today, I just wanted to update my second week, what I've been doing, and what I recommend if you guys want to also do the same thing. Or, I mean, I'm doing 1,000 articles within 2 to 3 months. So, whether you follow that amount of content within that time frame, or if you do it within a year, um, whichever you guys want to do. Uh, that the point is what kind of stuff you need to do so that uh, it's good for Google, it's good for your site, and how to increase your traffic and etc. 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 So the current update is 84 articles with 170,000 words, an average about 2,000 articles. So we've been increasing the amount of articles that we've published, the amount of word count, so you could see uh, based on the user intent, some of these articles are about 3,000 words, 2,000, and so on. So the more and more in-depth article we've been publishing, uh, the better it is. And I'm doing all, I've provided screenshots so I could block out all the URLs so that you don't see my actual website and damage the whole process. But yeah, let's get into more on how it's working and how what to do in the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks or within the month. Here you can see Google Search Console. It started to get some traction, get some clicks here and there. So that's good. Here's the crawl status. So we're averaging about 80 to 100 crawl requests per day. So Google now sees that I've been publishing 10 plus articles a day. So they're kind of ramping up the growth. Some of my sites are crawling about 70, even though the site's been active for years, and some of them are crawling about 1,000 or 2,000 requests a day. So this, as far as 84 articles and a brand new expired domain site, this is a really good progress. Um, Here you can see the coverage, which is I've been getting my content indexed the following day. And some of my sites, once I publish, it's within minutes. So even though this is an expired domain, I think getting indexed within the day, it's totally fine. There are some discovered content and crawled currently not indexed. What I've been doing is, if it's there for a couple of days, I'll go back to the article and make sure that I have the best content. Just kind of revise the content a bit and then update it, and then eventually it does go back to being in the crawl status. In most, there are different reasons why you might have it on discovered or crawled. Maybe the content's not really good, so it kind of says it's on standby, or it's because of the crawl budget, or so I think those two are the primary reason. So if you go back to the content and kind of revise it and make sure that it matches the intent, it's a well written article and things like that, it just goes back to being crawled and then being indexed. So make sure to keep an eye on those if you're a brand new site, or if you're even publishing on your existing article. If you have a lot of these, then you want to be aware of, and then you want to just go back to the article and rethink the what you could do, how you could optimize it. So I wanted to talk about, the other thing is Bing. I also registered with Bing Webmaster, and it's starting to pay off a lot more than Google search engine. Here I'm getting 15 clicks a day on average now, and then the impression as well. So this is getting me the most traffic, so that's good. So I am getting traffic. I'm getting organic searches, mostly from Bing, but also from Google. So now I wanted to expedite your site, a brand new site or existing site, and how you could get your site indexed quickly is through publishing a lot of articles so that Google understands that you're publishing a lot of articles and it starts to crawl a little bit more. But also um, use social media, because if Twitter post gets indexed, or if they crawl through Facebook, and search engines do crawl social media. So I use Twitter for I use Revive Old Posts to post on Twitter, and then from Twitter to your Facebook page with the IFTTT, and then this is how I could distribute content. Once I hit publish, it'll start adding into the sharing queue and just start publishing the content as well. So you get to Google search engine could crawl with through Google Search Console or through social media. So you want to kind of give search engine search bots different opportunities for your site to be crawled. Obviously, I'm not focusing on back link building, but link building is another way for your site to get discovered and get indexed. But since I'm not doing that, the best option here is to automate this social media posting through Revive Old Post. This is a free tool. It allows you to use two accounts for Twitter and Facebook. However, Facebook's not working, so I'm using the IFTTT to connect Twitter to Facebook and post all the posts from Twitter to Facebook. So there you have what I would say is a good beginning on week 2 with 84 posts and getting about 15 visits a day now, and it's starting to go up, and then hopefully get more and more published. My goal is to get 100 by tomorrow, and keep the pace going.